possibly hold off the next attack. Let's have hope. What do you say, Duff?
I hear you, dude. I hear you. That just reinvigorated our spirits here at Imma TV. Ryze playing like a boss man, defending that up, making fantastic decisions, and continuing to survive in this game. What a brilliant player as we continue to go into this. Now, Ryze is going to be pumping out more Zerglings here. Infestation Pit is on the way down. He definitely needs those infestors here. Now, Benji, let's take a look at it. I mean, he's getting level 1 Carapace armor upgrade here for his attack is already at level 2, so it looks like he will be continuing with that upgrade path. Now, medvac dropships are going to be part of this next attack from TriMaster, as it looks like he's going to go ahead and throw down that Thor. And it looks like that's going to be another part of the composition here, man. It's going to be heavy tank, heavy Thor, and heavy Marine, as well as some medvacs to support. So we will see that heal bust, and oh, good God.
We have an engagement up top at the top right corner. Banelings blowing up all the Marines, and there goes the drop hopes of TriMaster, which is more good news for the Zerg player. It looks like TriMaster will be laying his third down and sending the ton of SCVs there to mine. He does have Thors on the field. He is expanding nicely. At the same time, Ryze has also got his third down. What do you say, Duffs? Let's keep it going, right?
Oh, dude, Ryze, keep it rolling with those bouncing, beautiful green Betties, man. Take out as many Marines as you possibly can. As we do see that TriMaster's going to go ahead and send those Marines out into the middle of the map here, taking up the Zelnog and Watchtowers, really bringing us into this, man. As we do see the double dropship medvac going to be lifted up here with a lot of Marines. One of them still holding on 6, the other one on 8, and they look like they're going to be dropping right up here in the high ground. Ryze now with the Infestoids, going to be getting out those Banelings and continuing on into Hive Tech. He's got to watch out, man. He needs to get some scouts up on this high ground, because there's a lot of Marines going in, and it's going to be a two-pronged attack here, Benji, as we do see these tanks now moving forward. They're sieging up in very nice positions. We do see that fungal growth going down the Banelings and Zerglings coming in. He cleans up a lot of those Marines, but he does get pelted by the fire from those tanks. The Marines on the high ground now stemmed up, going right in, kicking the face of this expansion, and it looks like we do have the Banelings coming in. They will be making some wondrous connections, and TriMaster not playing effectively or efficiently at all. He's going to be losing a lot of those Marines, and good God, I gotta say, TriMaster's taking a run for his money. Ryze is showing what's on the plate here, and it's a whole plate of Terran armament. As we do see this awesome play going down here from TriMaster, he will be dropping those tanks up on the high ground. Good God, I love to see this. TriMaster, do it, drop them, get that tactical advantage of the high ground tank spray. And it looks like, you know what, man, I don't know. Ryze cannot push in that middle. I mean, there's just too much heavy armor.
Yes, it's the Terran siege, and once the Terran get their feet in the ground, it's really hard to get them out. And that's what the Zerg are going to have to do at this point. But it's good for him to just focus on his economy, which it seems like he is. He is a little behind in supply, so he will be trying to catch up and pump out some of those Zerg units, just continuing to vomit on hatcheries.
Ooh,
and,
yeah, ooh, you see what I see?
Oh, what do we see here? We got Broodlords? Is that what you're talking about?
Broodlords.
That could be the answer to this. We got Infestor, Broodlord, Zergling, Baneling connection could be the answer to this Terran foothold.
Dude, it absolutely could, and good God, Broodlords couldn't have come out soon enough, as we do see this drop now failing to go in, not wanting to actually push in with the drop. The Broodlords coming right in right now, taking those volleys like a boss from those freaking Thors. As the Thor goes down, the Zerglings are running in, the pickup of the tanks, it's emergency liftoff time. He's trying to get them the hell out of there as he sieges up the tanks here on the low ground. He's got the tanks on the high ground. The Broodlords are coming in. He drops down on the high ground. It looks like he will be dropping right underneath the Broodlords here. The fungal growth will need to be going down. Throw that fungal growth down. Get those medvacs. Get those Marines. Take them out. Don't lose any more Broodlords. As we do see these corruptors out right now, going to be landing down into more Broodlords. Dude, the Broodlords here taking that tank encroachment and just busting it in the face and going, "Sup, bro? My name's Ryze. I'm on your team and I'm kicking your ass."
They should just really rename Broodlords Siege Busters, because that's
seriously.
what they do.
And
they come through
busters,
and
dude.
they just bust the siege, because they make the Terran siege tanks attack their own units. So it couldn't work even better. It's a two-pronged attack, and it works perfectly, and he executed it very nicely. He could have sent his Broodlords ahead a little quicker and saved a few lings, but other than that, I'd say he did a wonderful job. The answer to that is you're going to see TriMaster pumping out some Ghosts, pumping out some Vikings. He doesn't think he's done yet, that's for sure.
Oh my god, so many drones have just lost their life. There was a Hellion drop here in the third base location of Ryze, and he lost quite a bit of drones in that. Oh my god, 47 total drones have been destroyed this game. 20 of those just now died. As we do see these Broodlords and these Corruptors now moving forward, they will be taking those forward positions. Bazooka Benji is moving those Infestoids right underneath the forces, and it looks like the scan will go down, and it looks like the Focal Growth here onto those, oh my god, those EMPs were clutch! He takes out all the energy of those Infestors, and he's gonna cause them to go to nothing and be useless in this. Now the Vikings are doing a wondrous job taking down these Corruptors. The Broodlords have to pull back. Ryze cannot move this forward.
No, not without all that Broodlord energy. He was relying on those infested Marines to go against the regular Marines, but Ghosts coming in and doing their job, a very, very practical, vital unit for him to have, and the Vikings will be dominating the air, but Ryze is trying to pump out some Corruptors in attack, and it seems it's 2-on-1 right here in the middle, but he is pumping out units, and I don't think Ryze is yet. He is taking all of his Infestors and just waiting and trying to get his energy back, and they're both around the same PSI, so it should be close, and I'm eager to see this next engagement in the middle.
Dude, me too, as I give a little bit of a repeat there. We remix my voice here actively on the studio. Now, we do see these Broodlords continuing to go forward against these Vikings, and oh god, the Viking goes down. The Corruptors here, I meant to say, are now getting sniped out, but dude, TriMaster's wasting his energy on sniping out the Corruptors instead of sniping the Broodlords. He could have no energy when the actual full engagement goes down to lay down enough snipes to take out this many Broodlords. This could be a positive thing here for Ryze, as Ryze is going to go ahead and continue stacking up those Corruptors, stacking up the Broodlords, getting those Infestors out, getting ready to go here. We do see that there is the Zelnog Watchtower now being contested here by all these Zerglings. They will run forth here and see those Vikings in the air. What's the answer? I mean, we're at 171 supply to 178 supply. This is quite the game. Back and forth. I can't believe this is going to be a best of 3. Amazing.
This is going to be a wonderful best of 3, Dust, and I think the answer is going to be to the air problems, a mix of Corruptors and Broodlords. You can see Ryze getting his Corruptor count up as he's producing more, and he'll have about 10 to 11 Corruptors to engage with these Broodlords and the Infestors. The key thing is he's got to make sure they're in position, because he's getting hammered by the range on these Vikings. But he's sending in his Corruptors. The Ghosts are attaching all the... Oh, this is crazy. Multiple attacks in every single place. You can see my screen. I'm getting a good vision of it. Out come the infested Marines to defend against the air units, but the Ghosts having a nice little pack there. The infested Marines will just end up having to sit there, and it's pretty much a standoff versus these two guys.
Dude, it absolutely is, and this just in, Molly has informed us that that DDE is down a point compared to his opponent, so Lobber is at 1 point compared to DDE at 0. They're going into game number 2 right now. So thank you, Molly, for that little tidbit of information. We do appreciate it. Now, coLRyze, dude, I mean, he's trying to fight this off. Now, there are Hellions in one of his bases, now roasting some drones, now going to be working down the Zerglings. The Zerglings will take them all out as these little bits of attacks continue to come in. Now, a scan going down on top of all the Broodlords. Now, look at this. A lot of Corruptors out. Now, these Corruptors keep on getting sniped here from the Ghost. It looks like, you know, TriMaster really wants to make sure that the Vikings are the ones to engage that Broodlord force and not the Ghost. Now, we do see more snipes going down on these Corruptors. The Ghost walking right forward, laying down the EMP on some of these Infestors. All the Infestors lose all their energy. The snipe going down on all these Broodlords. I don't know, man. It looks like Ryze is now holding himself dearly in a dire position. He needs to move these banelings and fight those Marines head on. He's going right for it. Those Marines are going to stim up and get the hell out of there. Oh, good God. Ryze needs to gear back up into this. There is a nuke on the way, and the production levels are skyrocketing. Level 2 attack air for the air is going down here for TriMaster, as well as level 1 armor plating here for the air as well. And dude, level 2 I mean to say, but good God, TriMaster right now getting out that nuke. We're going to see something epic happening. I can't believe it. It looks like I'm about to have an aneurysm.
Yeah, and looking around the map, we can't because there's another engagement in the middle, I guess. In come the Zerglings and the Banelings. The Banelings look like they are going to connect.
Yes.
Good spread. They got a good chunk in the middle, but the units for TriMaster are still there, and Ryze, his Infestor's still with a low energy count, making more Banelings, and I don't see those Broodlords that he had before.
They're all dead, dude.
They're just doesn't look like a lot of hope out for the production. 10 Zerglings,
dude.
So I don't know if that he's got a ton of Zerglings, but what do you see, Dust?
Oh, on the high ground right now, Ghost hanging out. No nukes being dropped. He's not cloaking up. He's just gonna pick up the Ghost, get the hell out of there, waste all the energy of the Infestors. Now we've got the Infested Terror now coming on once again, as well as the Zerglings going right around the back. As the action picks up, we do see the Ghost now getting surrounded. One of them cloaks up to try to get out of there, and look at that stim and run back with the Hellion play. He lined up all those Zerglings and nuked them with all of his Hellions. Now, we do not have that nuke going down, but another one is under production. We will see double nukes in this game, and 2 more Ghost Academies. Oh, Bazooka Benji, this is my favorite game.
Oh, this is epic stuff. I'm glad everyone is tuning in with us right now. Everyone that's here, you're special and dear to our hearts, and I hope you enjoyed this amazing game put on by Complexity. If you like what you're seeing, let us know in the chat. And wow, it looks like Ryze has still got a great production. He doesn't have any money. He's trying to pump out as many Zergling and Banelings as possible. I haven't really seen him with any mutas this game, and that might be what's kind of hurt him. He hasn't been able to really do any offensive measures whatsoever, and it looks like TriMaster's had his free reign of expanding. If you look, he's got 3 Ghost Academies all making nukes, and I hope we see some epic nukes.
Ooh, I do too, good sirs. We do see these Vikings now going right overhead. There's really nothing to contest against them except for fungal growths. Those will go down, and we do see the Infested tearing out with all the forces here. The mules repairing every goddamn thing here from TriMaster, as it looks like TriMaster will go ahead and load up all of his medvacs, or at least 3 of them, and they are all loaded up with tanks, dude. He is going to get that high ground tactical advantage that he desperately needs in this next engagement. Now look at this, coLRyze with nothing but Zerglings. These Zerglings do not have the crackling upgrade. They do have the level 3 melee attack upgrade on the way. Burrow is on the way down as well. We do see more Corruptors on their way out, and good God, dude, I gotta say TriMaster is really showing what he can do. Now there are 4 nukes ready for TriMaster. Oh my God, dude, this is gonna be insane as we do see these
in come the
Zerglings,
in come the Banelings. And they're blowing up, and we do have a nuke that's going off, but there's really nothing there, and it will go off, but it's not going to hit much. Bam! There goes the nuke. It kills a bunch of larvae. Not much going on. Those Zerglings and Banelings got cleaned up. They connected and killed a few units, transferring some SCVs. You can see here the push going on. Those Ghosts being real harassing.
Ooh, another one.
Oh, here comes another nuke. Boom!
Oh, that
Connects.
was painful.
Kills a bunch of drone stuffs.
And another nuke on the way down. He is just nuking hatcheries at this point, people. As we see these Overseers now going everywhere, they're like, good God, where the hell is this Ghost? And why is he nuking our home? As we do see these Zerglings now going in, the cloaked up Ghost. They do lead the Zerglings straight into the tanks. The tanks now doing some friendly fire, but they will take out all the Zerglings. The Infestoids just hanging out right now underneath the Broodlords that are out. There are 3 of them. Zerglings continuing to take up the map. More nukes, 4 more nukes on the way. Another nuke to go down. It takes 3 to 4 nukes to take down that hatchery, and good God, man. Fungal growth now on top of these floors with a lot of Infested Terran coming out, but they do get disseminated right before they can hatch because of all of these tanks on the high ground. The tactical advantage is in TriMaster's flavor here as they continue to move these Zerglings in, and oh, dude, Ryze He needs to find some good engagements. He needs a fungal growth, all of that right now. Fungal it, get it all taken care of. He needs to throw that DPS out there. He needs to take down these forces. I can't believe it, dude. TriMaster now breaking down all of the force here of Ryze with just a handful of Marines, Hellions, and Marauders with a few ghosts mixed in. This is one crazy game we're watching right now, Zuka.
Oh my god, I am just grabbing my seat and my microphone's falling off my head, and we got a GG, and Ryze knows that he can't hold on any longer, but I tell you what, I bet he's ready for that next match.
Dude, game number 2 about to go down. I can't believe this was only game number 1. 35 minutes in, it's a TVZ match.